Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so using simple tools to build your business. The core message, you don't need more time or talent. You need to just use your simple tools consistently. Now, how many times do you guys hear me say that on every single training? I think whether no matter what the subject is, it's about consistency is king. And so this is obviously you're gonna get this at HeidiWhitehair.com. Go to BHIP, go to training replays. You'll get the video, this video, and you will get these. I highly recommend that you start printing these out and adding them to a 3-ring binder. I have done that, even though I'm the one that creates them. I do that so I have future things to go back on. And you all should be doing that too. Like the first 16 weeks that we talked about, kind of the tools and the different ways to build your network marketing business. Those are in one tab, and now these action steps are now in a second tab. So I just think it's really important that you have these at a glance. You might go to do one of the things that we've talked about and wait, let me revisit that. Then you have it in front of you. So day one, these are all your 7 days because obviously Monday night starts on Tuesday. And for everyone that does participate in this, make sure you're doing the hashtag BHIP breakthrough because that's what I look at when I pull these things, okay? I look at the last week, and for every time you posted, I give you another entry. So it's important that y'all do this. So your first day is your story tool. Focus on foundational tools. Your action step is to write and save your go-to story. Notes, your note app or doc. This becomes your post base, your DM message, your conversation starters. The post prompt for this is going to be, here's a little about me and why I started. Now, when you have all of these in your phone, in your notes, like one of the things I do in my notes, just kind of a little tidbit is anything for my branding, my logo, I have all in my notes so I can just go there and grab them when I need them. The other thing that I do all the time, I get inspiration when I'm running on the treadmill. So I will grab my phone, make a note, talk into it, give it, the prompt I want it to tell me later. And then I don't forget because how many of us do that? Like we think of something, oh, I really should do this. This would be great. And then by the time you get to actually doing it, you're like, what was that great idea? So use your notes section. That really works well. Day 2, your daily post tool, focus on visibility. So the action step for that is going to be create and post a value-based post. Remember to ask yourself, would I find value in this? Because if your answer is yes, then you're on the right track. If your answer is fix and refine it until you feel good about it. So a story, a product, a lifestyle, a belief. So it could be any of that. A story could be someone else's testimonial that you really inspires you. Could be something like that. It could be a new product story. It could be on the peptides. Could be something like that. It could be a lifestyle. It could be, I'm able to get down and play on the floor with my grandkids now with the use of the B-Flex, something along those lines. And then a belief. It could be a belief about the products, results, the business, all of the above. Day 3 is going to be an engagement tool. So you're going to focus on connection. Action step is to engage intentionally. Comment on 10 posts. Okay, any 10 posts. It's great to comment on each other's posts, but you want to be, appealing and engaging with new people. So make sure you're kind of out in your friends list as well. Respond to all comments and start conversation. This is your growth engine. Day 4 is your invitation tools, focus on growth. You invite 3 people. So to try a product, to look at the business, to join you on your journey, keep it simple. I thought of you. I use that all the time. When I call someone to follow up, I was thinking about you because I was obviously if I called them, is this a good time? That's always what I say because I want them to know they matter. So you can start that, with these engagement posts as well. Day 5, follow up, focus on conversion. Okay, this is where you want to follow up with anyone who has liked or commented. Remember to try and take it off of social media if you can. This is where, even though it's not belly to belly, it's more belly to belly than if you're just commenting on their posts, right? So if you get in their private messenger and you can say, "Oh, thank you for the interaction on my posts. I'm so excited about hearing more about the peptides in our B Flex. What interests you?" Get them talking to you, ask questions. So anyone, like I said, who liked or commented, anyone you've talked to before, the simple message is, "Hey, just checking in." This is one of the places where I think you all need to remember this is a basic, kind of a foundational thing I learned 27 years ago. You can't say the right thing to the wrong person or the wrong thing to the right person. Did I say that backwards? You know what I'm saying. So you don't worry about being perfect or saying the right thing or any of that. If that person is interested and you're making that connection, and if they're not, you don't want to continue the conversation. I mean, you want to be nice, obviously, but you don't want to continue the conversation and waste your time as well as theirs. So you're just looking for that yes, no, move on type of thing. Day 6, social proof. This is all about belief. So the action step is to share proof. So that would be a testimonial, maybe a before and after, maybe your results, your team win. This builds trust fast because, like for instance, Paula does this quite often. She posts her before and after picture. What would be really, and I'm probably sure that Paula's already done this, but I'm just going to use this as an example. To back up her results, she could post Elena's results and she could say, "Elena has kept her weight off for however many years, 105, a lot of years." um, I'm so excited that we have products that work. Like that is just proving her point. It's proving her results. It's not just about her. And then day 7 is a system tool. This is all focusing on duplication. So create your simple system. Post daily, engage daily, invite daily, follow up daily. Because everyone's going to be at a different place at a different time. If you talked to them a week ago, they're going to be down the road a little bit. If you talked to them last night, they're going to be in the beginning stages. So write it out and share it with your team what your kind of system is. I would love for you guys to share that on the Be Successful page, your kind of system. And the thing that my kids have teased, and I've shared this with you guys a bunch of times, but my kids always say that you could make friends with a stick. I just always act like they're my best friend because I want them to be, right? I want them to love the products as much as I do, potentially change their financial. This isn't about me, it's about them. So when you treat them like you care, they feel that, like it's that heart to heart connection versus a salesy pitch that they're going to be like, running and hiding in the bushes. And remember to keep it simple. Don't puke on them. Don't give them too much information. I always say when you're posting, do simple posts because I don't know about you guys, but when I scroll through Facebook, if it's too much information, I keep scrolling. So you want to stop them in their tracks so that they either look at an appealing picture, not 5 pictures, 1 picture, unless you're doing like a reel or a carousel. Otherwise, you just want to get their attention. And your caption could be, "Stop your scroll." I mean, it could be anything as simple as that and have fun with it. This is not about I'm really not in super agreement with the social media people out there that always say, I mean, I know there's better times of the day, but for who? Is a night person going to be at the same better time of the day than a person that works 9 to 5 or one that has kids that go to school in the morning or kids that nap? There's so many people out there that all of that perfect time and perfect day and perfect post and don't do this and don't do that, I think is hogwash. I think you're going to find your people on your path that know, like, and trust you and want to either buy products from you or, go into business partnership with you. I'm looking for people that want to go to work. And there's people out there that are looking for us. I will make a little bit of an announcement. Starting Friday, Melody Masters is going to start doing a product live every single Friday. And it's not going to be like a product. a whole product, like a B Flex or B Charge. It's going to be more about how to get the best results. And whether it be on our products versus like big box store products, or maybe it's a particular thing that really helps with like energy, those kinds of things. She has the background to do that. She's never medical, which is really nice, very relatable. So you don't ever have to worry about that. But you'll be able to plug your people into that because she'll be doing it on Be Healthy every single Friday. So watch for the announcement. She will have a graphic and times and links and all that stuff that's going to come out. Okay.